Hi everyone, I'm Rich King of Rich King Real Estate and Keller Williams in Spokane. If you are a Washington real estate agent in your first 2 years of practicing and you haven't yet renewed your license, then I've got a warning message for you in this short video. Welcome to Real Estate Talk Spokane. If you're watching this video, then you're likely a licensed realtor here in Washington State. You're also likely rather new to this business, 2 years or less, and you haven't yet gone through your first license renewal. Well, because I just went through that myself and discovered what a pain in the rear end that was, I wanted to paint a picture of what that looked like for me, what I learned from that experience, and what I would highly encourage you to do and not to do before your license renewal date comes around. First, you may or may not know that you need to have accumulated at least 90 clock hours between the time you passed your first real estate license exam to your first license renewal 2 years later. Okay, so that means that you've attended a bunch of training sessions through the Spokane Association of Realtors, from several of the title companies in the area, from various real estate related vendors, from some of the many different online real estate schools, and likely from your own brokerage or even other brokerages. Regardless who facilitated that training, here's my lesson number one. Keep all of your attendance certificates in a folder and know where that folder is. You know, when you're a new agent, you don't know what you don't know. And it never occurred to me that because clock hours are so important to realtors maintaining their licenses in good standing, that there's no organized clearinghouse or system where anyone is reporting attendance and housing all of that information in a database that could track realtors' clock hours. I just figured that anyone who offered clock hours would naturally report who attended what to either or both the Spokane Association of Realtors or Washington Realtors. But what I found out was that I am 100% responsible for proving that I had attended the required classes and number of clock hours by simply producing the certificates from those classes. And I would only need to produce them if I'm audited by the Department of Licensing. So, hold on to your certificates and keep them in a place where you can easily find them. My lesson number two, know exactly which courses are required. There are 4 courses that you must take. One called Core Curriculum, which is a 3-hour course. One called Code of Ethics, which is a 3-hour course. A 30-hour course called Advanced Practices. And finally, another 30-hour course called Real Estate Law. The first 3 can be taken either in a classroom setting or through an online real estate school. But the 30-hour real estate law course must be taken online. And that brings me to my last lesson. Lesson number 3, the 30-hour real estate law course takes more than 30 hours to complete. I just finished that online course through one of the many online real estate schools called Rockwell Institute, which is also the program that I used to study for my first real estate license exam. Well, this 30-hour real estate law course has 15 sections that take at least 2 hours each to go through, including all of the intermittent quizzes that you're required to take and pass before you can move on. And then, when you've completed all of those sections, you're welcomed with a 90-question final exam with questions that didn't seem to have any similarity to the hundreds of quiz questions throughout the program. And that final exam took me just under 4 hours to complete. Now, it took me that long because I carefully contemplated each and every question, because I had a morbid fear of the possibility that I wouldn't pass the final exam and I'd have to take it all over again. No way. But I passed, thankfully. So, my advice to you is this: Start your 30-hour real estate law course weeks, if not months, in advance of your license renewal date so you can get through it at your own pace and without stressing out. I think you'll really be glad that you did. Well, that's it for this topic. Did you find this video worth the time you took to watch it? I sure hope so. And if you did, would you please take just a second to like and share this video by clicking on the 2 icons below so others can learn from it as well? I would really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more insights and perspectives about the real estate market here in Spokane. I'm Rich King, your Spokane real estate expert, and I'm here to help. Please let me know how I can.